This is a message of love about being slow to speak and quick to hear. Most of us are trying to become more Christ-like in all our ways, in our thinking, and in our behavior patterns. And one of the things that Christ told us we should always strive to do is to love our neighbor as ourselves. And that's not easy to do. I know even when I'm engaging in a dialogue with someone with an opposing point of view, before they even finish speaking, I've already molded and shaped my rebuttal to show them where they're wrong. And in many cases, I don't even let them finish before I cut them off with my own point of view. I need to show them where they're wrong. That's not an action of love. That's an action of self-exhortation. I need to show them where they're wrong. I need to assert my own opinion above theirs. But James tells us we should be slow to speak and quick to hear. You know, most of us tend to speak a lot of times before we even think. The words are coming out of our mouth without giving no thought to it. We're just impulsively responding to what we hear or what we feel. But feelings aren't facts. And it's not good to be impulsive. It's good to process the emotion, take a look at it and see where it's coming from before you act off of it. Because in many cases, what you're going to actually end up doing is throwing fuel on a fire between the two of you that is just going to escalate till it consumes you both with anger, and neither one of you hears what the other one is saying, and you retreat more deeply into your individual camps of thought. James says, be slow to speak and quick to hear. The tongue of a fool throws fuel on the fire. In order to exercise love in that situation, you're going to need the Holy Spirit. First of all, you need to be acting out of love, that you have concern for your neighbor's point of view. You have to exercise patience, to be willing to wait and hear them out. Mildness. You know, don't let yourself get all upset. Goodness, your motives need to be right. What is your motive here? To reach an understanding or to prove them wrong? Prove yourself right. Long suffering. Sometimes you have to suffer long, hearing them out. And self-control, to hold yourself back from responding. If you do all of that, you will be taking steps to become more Christ-like in your thinking and behavior. Slow to speak, quick to hear. The tongue of a fool pours fuel on the fire. You know, when I was growing up, we used to have a saying, I guess it's one of those old proverbs, and it says, it is better to remain silent and be thought of as a fool than to open your mouth and remove all doubt. Sometimes silence is a great tool. In fact, Proverbs tells us that sometimes when you don't respond, you'll be heaping hot coals on the other person's head. Okay? Sometimes you can say more by saying less. It says more about your behavior. You don't have this sick need to assert your opinion over everybody else's. That you have enough of the Holy Spirit in you to be able to listen to other points of view. Even if you disagree with them, you do not have to become disagreeable in the process. Learn to be slow to speak and quick to hear. Learn to be more Christ-like in all your ways. BlindTony1016 @gmail.com.